All right, good morning. Well, afternoon for you guys, maybe when you watch this. Just wanted to send out a little video explaining exactly what you're supposed to be doing today. I know I said work on progress check, but just want to give you a little bit more feedback. All right, so once you get into progress checks in AP Classroom, there are two things you need to do: the multiple choice questions and the free response. Looking here at this page, 7% of you, as of 9 o'clock this morning, 7% of you have done the multiple choice questions. And if we pop up here, you can see only one person has completed the FRQ. So hopefully by later tonight, there'll be a whole lot more of you that have completed these things. Let me just kind of show you a little bit of the FRQ here. So I'm going to click on the FRQ. And you can kind of see here that the first question talks about states. So here we have solid, we have a gas. We'll work our way through it. You will have to do a lot of drawing. Probably the easiest way to do it is to take a picture and add the image. Working on a dry erase board or potentially your desk would be a great way to kind of make this happen. Also, as we go through here, work our way to the bottom. You'll continue doing this. Sometimes you can just type in the answer. Once again, sometimes you have to take a picture and upload it. We've been through this before. It's not our first rodeo. This question here is about solutions. Big thing. These are two different substances, NaCl and CaCl2. Not the same thing, okay? So watch out for that. And you'll kind of go through and work through this, doing your best. Remember, it's at an average, so if you miss something, it's not the end of the world. A lot of your grades are pretty high right now anyway. In the multiple choice questions, as you get further into it, some of the standards for Unit 3 we've already covered. So some of this will be review for you, and you'll be wondering, hey, Mr. Hoover, we already kind of did that earlier this year, and yes, that's right. Oh, look at the chromatography question here. I'm working my way toward the end because this is going to be something we'll kind of encounter for solutions. So I've spent a lot of time talking about molarity, and we also talked a lot about stuff like this, wavelength, and how it relates to the absorption and intensity of light. So, you'll see some review questions here. It won't be all new stuff. And just be aware of that. Like here's a question about electromagnetic radiation. They're giving you a wavelength. It's talking about the photoelectric effect, which we definitely covered in Unit 1. So once again, it's on an average, so I'm not too worried about it. Just know I'm not going to be focusing on the things that I didn't have in my Unit 3, even though the College Board has put some of this photoelectric effect, light, Beer's law, spectrum, spectral analysis stuff in this particular unit. I just thought it matched better when we did the labs earlier in the year. So that's one thing you need to do. But of course, you can always be working on book problems. So if you finish that up, if you're the one person who turned in their FRQ and you've also turned in your multiple choice and you're looking for something to do, here's something to do right here. So you could do Chapter 5 gases, 4 through 15, 17 through 21, 23 and 24 on pages 287 to 239. That's a 10 point out of 10 point kind of thing. Chapter 11, liquid solids and intermolecular forces review questions, 3 through 18, 21, 24, 25, 26, 33. That's page 524 and 525. 10 out of 10 for that. So that could kind of change the way the exam is kind of set up. I'll go ahead and throw that in on the exam. So you could have it out of 120 rather than out of 100. And that can soften any mistakes that you might make. So I'll just put that out there, and you can decide if you want to do it or not. And of course, I'll talk more about it tomorrow. We'll go over the progress check, and we'll start getting ready for this exam. All right, have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later.